Copy that. Okay. Can you hear it now? It looks like it.
I see green.
Is that working? Anyone confirm? No? Yes? Anything? We have audio!
Yay!
Yay! Okay. For some reason, my computer, even though it has a microphone in it, is
Not wanting to work.
it's like, hey, no, we're not going to do that today. You need to go look. I literally had to go get my camera and plug in my microphone. Okay, well,
You'd think we've done this before.
normally I have it on my webcam and all this stuff, but since we're on the lake house, I didn't have all my rig with me, so I'm on the laptop. So anyway, starting over. Welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. So I was saying that what's going on is we are on Lake Travis in a fairly large house that we rented. So my family is large with all of my siblings and their kids. And so for us to get together for like a vacation, it's easier to, bye. It's easier to just rent like a VRBO big house or something. And then once we have that, like everyone just kind of goes to one place. So we've done that in various places. And then this year we decided to do it here in Lake Travis, partly because we didn't want to travel very far with Megan being this far along being pregnant. So we have a fairly good size house here at Lake Travis. My family is chilling inside the house over there. We're kind of outside because it's nice out. And I was saying, like, so you can see the reflection of the lake here. We aren't facing the lake at the moment because the sun is setting in that direction. And if we turn the camera around, it's going to just like wash out and you won't be able to see anything. So, Tim, what's up?
Here.
So anyway, normally I'd say like, hey, Tim, come on out here. But we're out here in Lago Vista. So we're actually at Point Venture is the location for any of you that are really bored. So Meg currently on bed rest per Megan's orders. Yeah, Megan is tired.
That hasn't stopped her from being mean on Facebook.
Oh, I saw that post. I laughed.
She's an insufferable person to be around right
Oh
now.
no, that's awesome. I think that's great. I'm gonna put this down. There we go.
Poor Meg, poor me.
For you. Oh, hold on. Let me mute my phone. So, how is everyone? Oh, thank you, Mousetrap. Got a little guy. What's he doing? Drop the mic. Thanks. Yes, we do have sound now. That place is awesome. I know some of the great rental places at Point Venture that has a ton of deer. Oh, dude, there are so many deer around this house. It's insane. The dude across the street feeds the deer, I think, every night. Like, he was out there the other night just tossing out some food for the deer, and there was like 30, 40 of them in his driveway just sitting there like eating stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, that's a lot of deer poop.
Yeah, but deer poop's just little round
little
balls.
pellets.
Yeah, so I saw a bunch when I was driving in here.
Yeah, there's just
stop
deers. Yeah, you gotta like really drive slow and then hit the horn and stuff. But yeah, so would you ever consider being anything else than a Ferrari? I mean, I think you mean would I consider owning? Yeah.
A Porsche, for instance.
I mean, no.
A
A Pagani.
Pagani.
Do you guys eat out of the same salad bowl too? Of course.
Yeah, who doesn't?
I mean, you like do that arm thing where you
Yeah.
like, feed each other. Yeah. Like, that's a stupid question. Yeah. I would own, I mean, I've owned lots of other cars. I just love Ferrari as a brand. I just like the cars. But, I mean, I give a lot of other brands crap, but, I mean,
It's all in fun and jest.
it's mostly fun and jest. Yeah, mostly. A little bit of, like, but you guys are buddies now. Go everywhere. We hold hands everywhere we go.
We do. It's true.
Oh, for Megan, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Meg has been feeling the pregnancy. It is like getting legit. Like today, that sucked. Like the baby was just like wham, 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 like just going to town. Like literally hitting her belly so hard you could see her belly like moving. I was like, dude, that does not look comfortable.
Yeah.
Uh, Adam was in the Air Force. Of course, he's not shy about getting close to another dude.
Says the guy who was in the Navy.
Yeah, right. You're literally a seaman.
You guys are a cute couple.
Porsche Taycan is cool. Way too much money. I mean, I think it's worth
You can
it.
get the base model pretty,
Yeah, but
as Porsche goes, pretty cheap or
Yeah.
reasonably priced, I guess. But it's
I mean-
still fairly new technology. I mean, I know Tesla's been doing it for years, but Audi and Porsche are just now getting into it. So
the thing is, though, like compared to Tesla, it's just a good. Like it's built so good.
yeah,
That's the thing about Tesla. I like Tesla. I like that there's electric cars for like daily driving, and I think it's great that they're fast. But like the build quality in Tesla is just like
it's hit or miss. When I was
Yeah.
in my insurance gig, some of them that you deal with are pristine, like perfect. Like the gaps are all even, everything lines up correctly, no quality issues or anything like that. And other ones, it looks like,
yeah.
Helen Keller put it together or something
Oh,
like
that's not very nice. I mean, I know that like Brad from Authentic Details is always joking. He's like, "Yeah, man, when Teslas come in, we're always like, God, these things are horrible." Like, there's like literally like zip ties and stuff, like holding on stuff like from the factory, not like wires, but like stuff. The Taycan is getting recalled. I did not know that. Tell us about the boat.
that.
The boat bust out another 1,000. So as of this point, the boat. So today, I took my two nieces out in the boat and had them go tubing. It was pretty awesome. So it does good for tubing. And then was it 2 days ago? I was out there with just me and my nephew, and like we found a spot that was like glass smooth, and so we just gave it all she got, and we're messing with the trims to get it just right, and we got it up to 68 miles an hour. It's pretty awesome. I'm like
1 mile an hour short of
1 mile
perfection.
short of awesomeness, but it still did pretty good. So
Can you do?
yeah, thoughts on the 296? I think it looks great. I'm excited about it. Something that's crazy is it's like really expensive. What are the trims? So like, oh, on the back of the boat, there's two little paddles that you can raise and lower like this, and it keeps the boat, from planing up, or keeps the nose up in the air or pushes it down. And then you also have the engine trim, so you got the outdrive, and you can turn the outdrive up and down as well. And so like the goal on the boat, if you want it to go really fast, is to get as little of the boat in the water as possible, but that makes it not cut through the water as well. So it's like it's sketchy because then you're basically like riding on like the back half of the boat instead of having it cut in the front. So anyway, like you plane the boat out so it gets up a little bit, and it's like 68 miles an hour. And that thing is kind of scary.
40 miles an hour on water is
Oh yeah, you
Hauling.
would not want to fall out at 40.
Yeah.
That would hurt.
much less almost 70.
Yeah. It
That's-
would hurt.
That's moving, yeah.
68. Yeah, I was going 68. It was awesome. It was just
Oh, it's
hauling.
got like a 405 or something. What
502.
502 LS motor.
Well,
in
so
it?
it's not an LS. I
Oh,
looked it
so-
up. So the LS
Still.
only goes to 454.
Oh, okay.
I guess they just, I don't know, whatever. It's a
Well,
Chevy big block.
it's a massive engine.
It's huge. Yeah, it's what is it, 8.2 liters, I think, or is it
Yeah, that's-
8.4?
That's bigger than the diesel engine in my truck.
Yeah, I know. My diesel truck is only 6.7.
That's one of mine.
It's great. Yeah. 70 in a boat is scary because like the tiniest little like wave, like just tiny little waves, and the boat's like bam, it just bounces it hard. So you had to like really like watch the water, and of course like at 70 miles an hour, it's hard to even like see because it's going so fast. Like where's any waves in the water, but like it was just like perfect timing. We were out there early in the morning. Yeah, it's got a GPS speedo in it. They put a 502 in the caddy. Yeah, They
So
did.
it's still like a push rod engine, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just basic push rod. It's surprisingly only like 470 horsepower.
Only 470 horsepower.
Yeah. It's at least it's electronic fuel injection. That was part of the thing about I did not want to deal with a carbureted boat because tuning a carburetor on a boat would be a pain in the butt.
I've never tuned a carburetor. I would think that it would be a pain in the butt, whether it was on a boat or a car.
Yeah. Yeah.
After watching Josh's video do it on the, what was that, the 250 Lusso?
Yeah, that tuning was crazy. Yeah.
Technology is better than some old school things.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thoughts on the Ferrari 296? Yeah, I was kind of talking about it briefly. I think it looks beautiful. I guess my only thing was like, there was all these rumors that they're making a V6 Ferrari and it was supposed to be like more entry level, and it's not. It's really expensive. Like I think the starting price was like $295 or something. So
what would entry level for a Ferrari be considered?
I don't know. I was thinking like McLaren has the 570, which was kind of like entry level. Which I mean,
How much was that thing?
I think you can get those like below 100s, like maybe it's like low 150s, but I mean, maybe in 200s. Maybe I can't remember now, but they're not like used. You can get them pretty cheap. I mean, it's a McLaren. They drop like a bomb in value. But am I going to F1 race this year? Yes, I am. I already have tickets. I will be there.
I actually work there as a corner marshal, so you'll maybe get to see me run out on the track if somebody wrecks.
Dude, really?
Yeah.
Do you do the flags and everything?
No, I don't do the flags. I do the running out there thing.
Oh, like a park
They're
goes out
separate.
there?
Yeah, or if like the car plows into the corner or something. One year I got to run out because a piece of a wing, I forget whose wing it came. I think it was a Force India wing back when they were still Force India, came off, and they were like, when there's a gap, race control was like, there's a gap coming up. Run out there during the gap and grab it to get it out of the racing line.
That's kind of scary.
I mean, we all gotta die at some time, right? If I'm gonna be killed by a Formula One car, that would be a pretty awesome way to go.
I mean, it'd be at least on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
So,
where are my seats for F1? I think it's turn. It's like it's a weird spot. It's like one of the temporary seats. I think it was like turn 14 or something because it's not 12 like on the outside, or maybe it was 12.
So it's like on the infield section?
I think it's in the infield. I can't remember, but whatever. You don't get to keep the debris, do you?
No, and because they come quick and get it because they have to put it in the car to weigh it to make sure everything's legal.
Oh,
Because even if it finishes the race,
you gotta make sure.
they don't jack around with it. They're like, we know what it looks like because we saw it on TV when they zoom in on it and everything like that. So you can't like break a piece of it off or anything like that. Like they know, and they come quick too. The FIA doesn't mess around with anything.
Yeah. Let's see. What else we got? Dude.
Start doing wind sprints. You'll be the biggest splat ever.
Show the lake. I mean, problem I have now is like I have to like pick up the camera and microphone and everything. I guess I can try to. Here, let me try and I'm gonna try and do this, but you're gonna have a camera in the screen for a little bit. Okay. There's the camera, the microphone. Hold on. Oh, the boat's down there. Actually, you can see the cover on the boat. Okay. Anyway, here. Oh, battery. Oh, yeah. I guess I could, but you kind of need the camera to like to hold the microphone out. There. Oh, there's a chair in the way. Hold on. There you go. There. There's the lake.
You can pick it up if you want.
Yeah. There's the lake. So pretty good spot. Yeah. This is why we're not facing this way, because now I'm just a shadow. I'm like, I can't see anything. I guess I don't know. Is that? Yeah, you can't see me if I sit there. Okay, now I gotta turn around. There you go. There's the lake. Now I gotta do all this again. Hold on. There. Sorry. Proof that we're actually at the lake.
Well, you can see it in the reflection right here.
True. There we go. The lake. There. Let's see. Oh, okay. Someone asked something. I'm trying to read some of the stuff. FC is on in 10 minutes.
The Austin football.
Oh, the Austin football, whatever.
Yeah, club.
Oh, yep. Yep. Can you make...
Have they won a game yet? Are they any good?
I don't know. I don't really care about soccer. I'm not a big soccer fan. Can you make a video and race some of It's Just the Six cars? I mean, they would want to have to do it with us. So, I don't know. He probably has fast cars.
Favorite F1
I don't know
driver?
who Just the Six is. No. So, the answer is no. I can't just do a video with random YouTubers that I have no relationship with. That's the honest truth. I know that sucks. But, you know, like, I like can't just like call him out and be like, yo, you're a YouTuber? I'm a YouTuber. That's amazing.
Let's do YouTube
Let's YouTube
stuff.
together. What's that? He's probably got a big channel too. But I mean, if they want to, cool. Like if you got a relationship with them and they want to do a video, we will do a video. I will gladly lose because he's probably got a fast car.
Favorite F1 driver? Probably Verstappen right now. Just because he's finally beating Lewis Hamilton, so it's not a Lewis Hamilton show.
Yeah.
That was getting old.
CNC is good. Well, so CNC, yeah, is basically gone. Like their stuff has been whatever, their license has been pulled and stuff. So that's good. You two have a special code and it leads to the collaboration excellence. Yeah, I put in the secret handshake. We're like,
The YouTube handshake.
yeah. Where are the
show 'em.
Oh shoot, I screwed up. Where are the super chat? I mean, you can down there. How do you get the PSL? I try every year. It seems like something you have to look into. Yeah, I don't know. It's like really hard to get a PSL. I always just buy tickets like at the last minute. Typically, if I want to go, you just go on like Craigslist and someone's selling a ticket and you're like, "Ooh, that looks like a good seat," and then you go buy them. And yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Look at Tim. Baller status.
Yeah, Tim has a PSL.
PSL at Coda.
Do you know
That can't
Tim?
be cheap.
No. Who's watching the Euro Cup tomorrow? Not me. So you saw more boat content, going to trailer it to other lakes? Probably at some point. We got to start working on it soon. So at the moment, I was just trying to get it so we could enjoy it for this weekend or this week with my family. And then we'll start kind of trying to clean it up over the next few weeks. We've already got a Jay from It's Just Like New Interiors. We already had him come out and look at the interior and kind of give us some estimates. And so he thinks he can do that pretty good for us. So he's going to do all the vinyl work, which is a lot. And yeah, the paint needs like some serious work. So I actually reached out to this company called, oh shoot, what are they called? Glide Coat.
Yeah. That.
Glide Coat. So they do ceramic coatings and polishes and stuff. They do it for marine and airplane and cars. And so I was like, well, I've got 2 of the 3. So I reached out to them about like starting to sell their products. And it looks like they got really good stuff. So I just bought a huge amount of their stuff to do a polish job on that boat, get it ceramic coated, cleaned up, and make it look really pretty. So we'll do all of that. And no, it's not sponsored. Like I had to pay for it. So, yeah, but we'll be selling that stuff on the website too. So that's coming very, very soon. Only problem with the boat content is that my YouTube fill up with other boat channels that I had to zap. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a problem. Am I going to flap a Ferrari shield on the boat? I'm going to stick a Movolino on it. For sure.
Movolino.
Yeah, the Movolino. It's definitely going on the boat.
I'm surprised it's not already on there, to be honest.
Yeah. Ceramic coating makes the boat go faster. It could. I mean, it'll at least kind of keep the paint in good condition for longer. Did you ride in the F40? I did not, sadly.
Me either.
I've ridden in an F40. Oh, hey, look, are those hippos? Bloop,
Yep.
bloop, bloop. Thank you, Mousetrap.
Hippos are mean.
They are, dude. You do not want to mess
They're
with a
like
hippo.
one of the leading causes of death of animals. I don't know how true this is. I heard more hippos kill more people in Africa than lions.
Oh,
do.
yeah.
I think it's because everyone's like, "Oh, look at the cute hippo." They get all close and then they die. Nobody approaches
Well,
a
they're
lion because they're
angry.
not stupid.
Yeah. Am I looking forward to being a dad? Of course, absolutely. I'm super excited. I feel bad that Megan has to deal with what she's dealing with, like just and there's not really anything that I can do other than like be there and support her and whatever. But like I can't like alleviate her pain, for example, because like she's pretty uncomfortable and stuff.
Has anyone ever used the Ferrari coupon on your site? No, but you could be the first.
Nope. I don't even think it works anymore. So like it used to be where I had it have a negative percentage, and now it just shows 0. Like I think they
so it won't
changed.
even add the Ferrari tax?
I think they put in a like thing that like made it so it doesn't work anymore.
Adam looks like a dad.
I
guess.
I'm starting to look like a dad more like a dad every day.
I mean, I have the dad bod going, so
Yeah, I've got like the sunburn from missing a spot. Yeah, I guess like that part of it's pretty accurate, dad. Like kind of you like whatever. Everything's like beware, Lake Travis has hippos, legit.
If only.
In Wales.
I know El Chapo had some hippos.
Dude, didn't he had something other than hippos.
He probably had all kinds of crazy
There was
things.
some crazy, or was it El Chapo or what's his face? The super big cartel guy. Anyway, he had some rare animals, and then maybe it was hippos. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, don't worry, Dan. Your turn will come when it's time to change the diapers. That's right. I will be dealing with a lot of shit.
Literally.
Yes. How's it going tonight, guys? It's going good. It is hot, super hot. Today was like just really hot.
Dude, there was some place in Canada that was like 120 degrees today. I saw on the news.
Oh my god.
Like Portland is like 110 or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Seattle, and like a lot of places up there don't have air conditioning too.
Wow. Mosquitoes kill 438,000 people a year. Crocs kill 1,000. Hippos third at 500. I mean, yeah, I can see that. Mosquitoes are probably the worst. Texas hippos are the biggest due to the barbecue. Like, yeah, give me some barbecue. And then some Americans. Do I watch the Life Palace? Yes. I know Aaron. I've met him. He's a very nice guy, and he's given me quite a few shout-outs. Eastern BC today was hot.
British Columbia.
Yeah, British Columbia.
How's Gated 6 coming along?
Oh, I missed that one. What was that?
Supply chain, man.
Huh.
Supply chain.
Yeah.
In our butt.
Dude, if I could like snap a magic wand and just have everything manufacturing actually work the way that people promise, we'd be like kicking butt. It's just been a logistic nightmare. Like we've tried all sorts of different manufacturers. We've tried like my buddy Fred, Fred, out in California was even like talking to manufacturers out in California trying to get us hooked up, and like he'd be like, oh yeah, we're gonna get you, we're gonna be able to make it and like by the end of the week, and then like the end of the week comes and he's like, hey, how's it coming? They're like, oh, we haven't started yet, and he's like, dude, and then like the next week, like, yeah, don't worry, we'll get to it on Wednesday, and then they're like, no, we can't get to it for like 2 more weeks, and he's like, I'm like, welcome to my life, Fred. This is how it's going. But supposedly one of our manufacturers said they'll ship around July, I think 9th, which means we'd have it sometime like probably like the 15th or so. That's for the F430 kits. So then we'd have those kind of sort of in stock ready to go. And then we are working on some of the final parts for prototyping for the 599. So once we have those finalized on prototypes, then we can actually like pull the trigger and place some massive orders, because that's the problem. It's like you have to manufacture in large quantities in order to make it cost effective. So like I've said this I think before, but like there's a single part, well, it's like multiple pieces, but it's one particular part, and we had to manufacture it, and we did a one-off prototype, and it was like almost $7,000 to make it just one. And then once we got it right, and we knew it was right, and we had to massage it a little bit and redo it, whatever, we ordered 50 of them, and it was like $28,000. So like you can see how it scales, right? Like it's way cheaper to make a big order than a single part order. But the problem is like you order 50 of them and they're wrong. Well, now you got 50 chunks of metal that aren't really helping you. Let's see. Yeah, Pablo Escobar had hippos in Colombia. That's what it was.
Is that not El Chapo?
No, it's Pablo.
Oh, I thought that was same.
yeah,
Same
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Shows how much I know about the drug cartel.
Not sure if Adam is more like Ed McMahon or Andy Richter. Maybe Sideshow Bob. So you got the hair for Sideshow.
Yeah.
But you got to have like a really tall face.
Yeah, I kind of have a round face.
Like if your face like your water bottle with a mop on top. Yeah, so like if you hold that right there.
That would make me Sideshow Bob.
There you go. Now you're Sideshow Bob. 46 Celsius. Can someone convert that to American?
To freedom units?
Freedom units?
Or moon units, if
Moon
you prefer.
units. Oh, man. Yeah, the pains of manufacturing prototyping, I know all too well. It sucks, man. It's like, it's just total frustration. But once it's like actually going, it's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's all in the labor and stuff. Yep, exactly. Are your gated 6 orders mostly for 430 conversions or 360 conversions as well? But what percentage breakdown? I don't know the exact numbers. It's definitely more 430s than 360s by, I'm gonna say like 2 to 1, maybe even 3 to 1. But the 430 and 360 kit is effectively the same thing. So like the transmission is almost identical. It basically is identical. The components are identical. Like there's literally, it's the same parts. The only difference is the programming for the 430 is like slightly different. I think it's actually just as easy programming, but it's just different. Like they're not the same ECUs. So one-off tooling is money. Yes, it is. It sucks. So there are now over 100 hippos from Escobar's original few. He had biggest population outside Africa. That's awesome. It's funny. Like supposedly they're a problem, right? Because they're like messing up some stuff. Where does your buddy live that he is helping you get the parts done? He is in Chino Hills, and I don't know exactly what manufacturer he was talking to. But we're probably not going to use. Oh, hold on there. Probably not going to use the manufacturers that he was talking to because while he was working that, like this is kind of how my life is now. While he was working on that, I went out and also started soliciting manufacturers here in Austin just to try and get a prototype banged out. And they actually got a company to do it. And so we got the prototype, and so we're actually supposed to get that part, I think tomorrow, and then we're gonna test it. The shift linkage.
Oh, nice.
So if that's true, then yeah, that's kind of Anyway,
I just want parts.
I know. Yeah, 458 or 48 or F8. Which one do you like the most?
Of course, he's gonna say the 458. Come on.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I like the F8 more than the 488. I like the 488 because I think it's a good value. Like you can get a 488 for a good price, and it's a ridiculous car. I mean, it's stupid fast, amazing car, but 46 Celsius is approximately 115 Fahrenheit.
In Canada, eh?
Dude,
that's insane.
That's insane.
It's all in Cal parts, man.
Where is Chino Hills? Chino Hills is in California near Los Angeles. Yeah, everywhere has a labor shortage. Like, manufacturing is just a pain in the ass. It sucks. Anyway, 458 has been unbeaten by any other modern Ferrari, in my opinion. I mean, I kind of think they got it right. Like, the 458 is just great. Like, it's just super, super good. It's not the best. It's certainly, now that it's over 10 years old, it's definitely not the best, but it's fast, it's balanced, it handles really well, it drives nice. like it's comfortable, they're reliable. So yeah, Anyway, oh yeah, someone's like,
That's my friend.
oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
so you want me to show it?
Matt, your comment got caught in comment purgatory.
Yeah. All right, we'll show it. Apparently, he knows him. Yeah, Google. Just so you know, Google's algorithm is like really aggressive on the chat during lives because they don't want like stuff to happen. And yeah. Anyway, 458 sounds way better than the 488. Agreed.
That's because it's NA versus.
Right, but you
Force
can
reduction.
make the 488 sound really good. You can. It's just like so many people don't want to do it because you gotta like muck with them, and they're like, "Oh, it's still under warranty," and it's like, well, do you want it to sound awesome, or you want it to sound like a vacuum cleaner? F8 rules. I love the F8. I think it looks great.
I agree with you, Matt.
What Porsche created for? Oh, jeez.
It's nice to have some fans. In here.
Dude, I'm gonna have to like ban anyone mentioning of Adam.
Don't worry, Matt. I'll just unban you. I'm admin on the page. I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah. Damn it. I screwed up. I've given him access. I gave you the keys to the kingdom. Will your baby is a baby going to be named Enzo? No. My baby will not be named Enzo. I said it on the last live. Our child's name is Anderson Sebastian Hurlbert. That is his full name. And I'm going to call him Ash because that's cool. There you go. I think Ferrari is afraid to move on from the 458 design since Pininfarina left, as F8 is still a variation of the same design. That is correct. I agree. They've basically used the 458 platform for 3 models now because they got it so darn good. Like it was.
Well, didn't they always do that to some extent?
They did
Only
for
the
2.
360 and the 430.
But it's always 2 models.
Oh, they did a third.
Yeah, if you look at like their history, they always like did one model and then kind of like did an evolution of it, and then yeah, you can undo that one. That one's kind of funny. There.
I am growing the stash back. It just takes a really long time to grow. But once it comes in, it'll be nice and lush and beautiful. It'll be awesome. You just have to wait for it. It's like
yes.
barbecue.
Is Clay Tom in jail? Not that I'm aware of. I have not heard any confirmations of that, so no idea.
I'd be surprised if he ever goes to jail. The only reason he may is because of wire fraud, since it's a federal.
Who knows?
Thing.
It's all up to whoever's running the investigations. Do you know if now that CNC is closed, if people that didn't get their cars back are out of luck? No, not entirely. It's complicated, man. So like I've talked to a lot of people, and yeah, if you're a seller, it's difficult to get the car back. You're more likely to get some money out of that California fund.
But isn't it capped at
It's capped at $35,000. So if your car was more than $35,000, you're probably SOL.
It's crazy that California has such a low cap, considering how much money is there in all the nice cars.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, it's not looking good. People are clearly there's like a lot of pending lawsuits against CNC Motors. We've looked that up. It's all public record. I mean, there's a boatload of them. Huh. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
I see. Yeah. So who knows, man? Like the whole situation is just so unfortunate and sad. Like I just, yeah. That's fine. The only thing I hate is that it blocks swear words. Like I don't care if someone says shit. Like that's not even really a swear word. No, F-bomb. Like yeah, YouTube will like punish me about that. So don't use that word. If you had an umbrella policy at the time of your purchase, could you attach it? I don't. So here's the problem: insurance is not going to cover the people with the cars because you chose to give your keys to CNC Motors.
So when I was in the insurance business, it was in order to qualify as a claim, it had to be what was considered sudden and accidental was the criteria for filing a claim. Of course, that doesn't apply to everything. Like there are umbrella policies for slander and stuff like that, and that's different. But
Sorry.
in this case, I don't think unless you had like a super awesome umbrella policy, I don't think it would be covered because it's not sudden and accidental. It's neither of those.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well, either
so-
way, your auto insurance does not consider it stolen, and so because you gave over the keys, your auto insurance is most likely not going to cover it. So
Yeah.
it's like that's at least what I've come to understand. So basically, like the lesson here to me was like never consign your car.
Yeah.
Like I just wouldn't, unless you can specifically prove that. I don't even know how you could. I guess the way
I think at that point it would be
the way I would consign a car if I was going to do it is I would keep like if no one's going to do this, but like I would keep possession of the car
and the title.
in the title. Yeah, I would just have possession of it. They could run it on their website, but like I'm not going to ever. Oh no, my connection is unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting. Oh, are you guys having trouble seeing us? Oh, it went away.
It
Okay.
said our connection was unstable.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, you guys you still see us. Everything okay? We're like not pixelated.
Pause for a second, buffering a bit.
Oh, we paused.
Grainy. Okay, now
Paused. Buffering. Grainy. Sorry. This is the problem when I'm not at home.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that Airbnb or whatever this is has as good internet as it
It's
does.
not bad. Yeah, it's
Normally
good. And
they
we're on
get, like-
Wi-Fi, so we're doing Wi-Fi, and it's like not
Yeah, normally they get like the bare bones.
yeah. Because I usually just keep it plugged in at home, so we don't have to worry about like Wi-Fi messing up. Was very close to dropping an F-bomb in there. Yeah, YouTube's not happy about that. Don't do that.
We were at a lake house in a suburb of Austin.
Yeah,
It was-
it's in Lago Vista at Point Venture. If you want to Google that on a map, we're at like the very bottom of Point Venture, so it's like a little peninsula, and we're like at the very point of the peninsula. In fact, there is like a like park that's kind of like right next to us. It's pretty cool.
You're gonna have visitors now. They're gonna be able to
I mean,
geolocate us or something.
I don't
if
know.
that's the right term.
if you're really bored, you could go see the deer. There's a lot of deer. Yeah. Let's see. Does wait?
Friends don't let friends stream on Wi-Fi. That's all we got, Matt. That's the Porsche tech.
Oh,
That's him. The
Oh,
guy that
cool.
I'm always asking a million questions for.
you have saved his ass many times.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, you're a nice guy.
Well, let's not get
Yeah,
carried
that's
away.
all Sorry. I mean,
Let's not.
maybe you're not. Does Savastion, how do you spell it, come from the F1 driver? I don't know what that word is. Does anyone know what he means?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what Sebastian. Oh, Sebastian. Sebastian is my child's name, Sebastian, because of F1. No, it had nothing to do with F1. Absolutely not. No, Megan would like if I had suggested anything Ferrari about our son's name. I think Megan would have shot me. But no, it had nothing to do with that. We just liked the name Sebastian. It just sounded good. And then, yeah. Anyway, Sebastian. Yes, it had nothing to do with Vettel. Yes, I got it. It took me a minute. Sorry. Like I was like Sebastian with a B. Sebastian. I think is how it's spelled. Well, I should know. That's how we're gonna spell it.
Fun fact: my dad's name is actually spelled wrong.
What?
Yeah, his name is Jeffrey, and it's spelled Jeffry because when his mom was doing the birth certificate when he was born, they left out the E. So legally, his
Oh, dude,
yeah.
that sucks. I actually had a manager of mine really early in my career. She was I think she was a Vietnamese refugee. So like she was like, her parents fled Vietnam during the war, And so when they came to America, they like asked her real name, and she said it. You know, it was like, you know, a Vietnamese name, and apparently like the person working at like the intake or whatever was like, I don't know how to spell that, so just like come up with something else. And so I guess like they asked her, well, what do you want your name to be? And the only thing she could think of was I Dream of Jeannie, the TV show.
Uh-huh.
So she said Jeannie. And so they put Jeannie on her legal certificate for her name, but they spelled it totally wrong.
Huh.
So she's like, because like every time she'd be like, it's Jeannie spelled like what, I don't remember how it's spelled, but I was like, that doesn't look like Jeannie. And she's like, no, it's all like, that kind of sucks. Yeah, anyway. There we go. Try going through life with Ziki, that is pronounced like Jiki. Oh, is it really Jiki, not Ziki? Huh. A customer of mine at work was named Tardik. Oh my god. Who names their kid Tardik? Yeah, anyway. Tardik. That's hilarious. That's horrible.
That's like naming your kid, like, if you really hate your kid and your last name is Head, naming him Richard.
Richard Head, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
wrong.
something I would do.
I mean, I probably would too. Is the next gen Ferrari V8 the hybrid V6? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know where they're going to go from here. I like the new look of the 296. I wanted to see it in person before I really like make a conclusion on it, and I also want to hear it because I don't know. V6s have a high chance of not sounding good, and on turbo V6 definitely could not sound good, but supposedly they made it sound good.
Well,
But
they
who knows?
spend so much. I guarantee you, they spend so much money on trying to get it to that
To sound
Ferrari
Yeah.
pitch that they're known for.
true.
I'm sure they have an entire department full of audio engineers. That's all they do, is that.
Oh, it's Polish. DZI is G or J. I knew a guy named Donald Duck. That's kind of awesome. Not a flat 6. Oh, I was like, where was that coming from?
My brother is trying to talk to me on my Apple Watch.
Oh,
So
really?
Yeah.
I always just put
I'm
my
streaming.
phone on mute.
What? It came through my watch.
Yeah, that's. Oh, you and your high tech stuff. Dan, I need to hire you to do my garage. I mean, I guess you can. I'm not certified electrician or anything, so I don't think I could technically actually do it. But we can tell you what stuff to buy. I knew a guy named Chew Some Gum. No way.
You know when that plane
Yes.
flew off
That was
that
the worst.
news?
That was so. Yeah. Anyway, we won't go there. I actually was.
How did they not fact check that though? Seriously.
I don't know. How did they not like just call
Read
the
it to
FAA?
themselves.
Just call the FAA. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, I think it was an FAA intern that gave them those names. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I think.
That would have been brilliant. Be too low. Yeah, that was one of them. Bang ding ow.
Holy fook.
Holy food. So bad. So bad. Yeah. I knew a guy whose name was Michael Myers. It's like every time we saw him, we'd start like singing the Friday the 13th theme song.
Or what was that
Hello,
Office Space where his name was Michael Bolton?
Oh yeah, Michael Bolton. Yeah. Sorry, I'm petting my sister's dog, Lola, who's right behind me. Oh, here. There's Lola. Hi, Lola. Say hi, Lola.
Look at the puppy.
She's a sweetie. Yeah. Oh, she's like, I smell something. There you go. Mo's around here somewhere. He's probably trying to like scam people for food. That's his job after all. I have that clip bookmarked. You have a great sense of humor.
How did they get there were 4 names that they read. How did the anchor not get to like the second one at most and be like, something's not right here?
Yeah.
Like,
It's so bad.
man, I don't know.
So bad. You guys are fun. I love watching you. Thank you.
If we ever start doing remote streams when I'm at home, I'll introduce you guys all to my dogs.
You got a fleet.
I do have a fleet, and right now we're fostering a dog, so we have one extra adult dog and 3 puppies.
How many dogs are in your house?
7. But we're fostering for the Humane Society, so
I guess you normally only have 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I know you got Beamer,
Beamer, Spencer, and Minnie.
Spencer, and Minnie. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, modern journalism at its finest. No kidding, right? Like, what happened to fact checking? They're like, just run with it. Like, we'll just go. If they would have just said it aloud before they published it. Anyway, what up, guys? Yo. Yeah, the sun's finally set. It's actually kind of pretty. Yeah. You got a Beamer for a dog? Nice.
Yeah, I at the time when we adopted him, I had a 328 IS, an E36 328, so I named him Beamer because I had my Beamer. So
It works. It's
Yeah.
appropriate gearhead stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All Beamers are dogs.
he is awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
He's like a cattle dog mix. You'll take him to the dog park, and like he won't chase after any balls or anything like that. He'll like actually try to herd the dogs up and everything.
You're supposed to be together.
And he has no formal training or anything like that.
Oh, dude,
Got him from the Humane Society. It's pure instinct.
I read an article a couple of weeks ago that talked about this, like a herding dog escaped from his owner's house, and they found him like 20 miles away herding some sheep on a farm. Like some farmer was like, what the hell is this dog doing on my property, like herding my sheep? And they like found the tag and called up the owners. It's pretty cool.
BIMMER is for Beamer cars. BEAMER is for the BMW motorcycles, and our dog's name is BIMMER.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
Yeah. So everybody likes it when they look at his tags, they're like, Bimmer? It's like,
Beamer.
no, Beamer.
Any chance you consult on cars other than exotics? I mean, we can't. Yeah, like the problem is like I'm not super knowledgeable about some of the other brands. So like if you were, and actually believe it or not, that was actually one of the reasons why I wanted Adam to come on board. Is like Porsche is a great brand, and I really don't know Porsche as well as he does. So I wanted to have like where we could start doing consultations and advising stuff about Porsches eventually. But like if you asked me about BMWs, I couldn't help you, but like I could help you generically. I don't know, you probably could help more than I could.
It's been so long since I've owned a BMW. Y'all, I'm not looking at other stuff on my phone. I'm reading the comments. It's so small on a screen so far away. I have to read comments on my phone. So
You should have gotten LASIK.
I'm not ignoring you guys or anything like that. It's just I'm trying to see what is being said.
Let's see. What else we got?
I know a guy named Harry Cox.
I like your shirt. Are you for sale? Not really. You can buy the shirt though. You can go to normalguysupercar.com and buy this shirt right now. It's for sale. I think it's like $25 or so. There you go. Boat ride looked fun. It is a blast. That boat is. Oh, I shouldn't like it as much as I do, but I love the boat. I was saying if you weren't here earlier in the video, I took my 2 nieces out in the tube earlier today. Like they were tubing. It was pretty funny. They were catching air on the wake and stuff. And then 2 days ago, my nephew and I got out there and it was like glass smooth. And so we got it all the way up to 68 miles an hour. It's like pretty awesome.
Start doing videos.
Adam. Oh, hey, look, Adam. That's incredible. Thanks for fostering.
Yeah.
Really great to help you out for the homeless animals. Way too many need loving homes. I agree, Adam. You are very kind.
I try. I got to make up for being me, so I do it with
the lights. Oh, look at that. I was like, it's kind of getting dark. What else we got? Not sure I saw before, but Dan, where are you keeping your boat? Just
in a secret, undisclosed location.
So I went out on the boat with like my buddy and I both went in on it, and so Ven, we're gonna keep it at Ven's house because Ven has a large property, and that's where we're gonna do some of the work on it too because he has an air-conditioned, very large garage that we think the boat will fit in. We're not 100% sure yet, so we're gonna try and shove it in his garage in the air conditioning and actually have like the comfort of air conditioning while we work on that thing because it's gonna take a lot of effort.
Plus, like to rewire the stereo that doesn't work, you're gonna have to climb up under. Oh, you got it working?
Well, so it's just the 2 wires.
Oh, well, but to do it correctly,
I know,
you
to do
have
it
to get
properly,
up
yeah.
underneath there, and that would be
So
miserable.
you know what I think they did? I think they literally hardwired it straight to the battery.
Oh, so the only way to turn it off is
To
to.
disconnect. So like I took the 2. So there's like a switch, and the switch is all rusted because it's a boat and everything's rusted. So I took the wires off the switch and I just put them together, and I thought, oh, it's probably connected on the ignition, right? No, because I went to the battery disconnect and then turned the battery disconnect off, so there's no power to the boat, and the stereo's still playing music, and I'm like, huh,
They could have at least hardwired it through the disconnect switch.
right? I don't know. I want to change that because I think that's one of those things that like could just you screw up, you forget to disconnect the battery, and the next thing you know, you dead boat. Start doing videos about each model of the Ferrari, a history of what to look for in each one, like what Meg did, only if she knew what she was talking about. I actually did a history of like the V8 Ferraris, and it like didn't really get that much love. So I mean, I'd like to. It's a cool topic.
The internet is such a fickle place.
Yeah, it is. This is the first and last time you hear Dan say Porsche is a great brand. No, look, I give Porsche a lot of crap, but I have to give it crap because number 1, my brother's a Porsche fan, and number 2, Adam.
I befriended the wrong Hurlbert.
It's true. Oh man, are you guys gonna do any more BMW reviews? Probably at some point. I mean,
If we know somebody else with it, we've done Todd. Todd's the only person I know with the BMW.
oh yeah, I like Todd's BMW.
Yeah.
It's
No, but I'm
fast.
saying his is the one that they're probably referring to.
No, I think they're talking about Fred's. Fred did his. I did his. What is it? M6 convertible or M whatever it was. I don't even know. It's been a while. Oh man, how awesome! They must have had a blast. Yeah, it's bad when you like it more than you should. Yes, it's true. Have you ever parked a big boat in a small garage? We're about to. It's gonna suck. Oh, by the way, we're gonna wrap it up in like 3 minutes. So if you got questions, get them in. How's our brother's Taycan doing? Great. He loves it. It's awesome. I don't think he's had any issues that I know of. Finally done with work today. Migrating servers to AWS after hours for the win. Oh, that sounds like my old career.
Porsche question: why would somebody
M850.
Someone's
That's what it was.
spend
Yes.
$120,000 plus on Porsche when they could buy a Ferrari? Because they want a good car. Boom, roasted.
Terrible answer. Do you own any SHIB? Do you know what SHIB is? No, I don't.
Is that one of those meme coins?
I don't,
Like cryptocurrency? I don't know.
I don't know what it is. I'm with you, ladies. I get a slice of Dan or 2. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Carrie showed up.
Gary, Captain
I'm
Dan.
not a deckhand, Carrie. How dare you?
He's like a first mate.
yeah.
You know,
Put
he's
some
got,
respect on my
he's
name.
got the hat.
right.
The hat gives him authority. Some. He gets to say R. Botswain.
Carrie and
Carrie-
I have such a contentious relationship.
Are you still out? No, you're back in country, I think. And he's a lawyer. Have you ever worked with some guy? No, I have no idea who that is. Oh God, they're talking about. No, we're not gonna go there. Hey, there's Carrie. I love Carrie. Yeah, Carrie's awesome. Carrie. Oh, Carrie. The project vehicle that we were supposed to pick up in Ohio
Delayed a week.
delayed a week. So we need to talk to you. Hopefully you're going to be still at home. What is it? Not next week, the week after. It sounds like is when we'd probably come up there. So hopefully that's okay. So yeah, anyway, we have a project car that we're supposed to pick up, and
I really want this one to happen.
oh,
this
dude,
would be
I'm
an
so excited.
awesome series if we can actually make this happen.
Yes, it's gonna be epic. I'm looking forward to it, big time.
Seriously, it will
Yeah.
be amazing. It'll probably be the coolest one we've done so far because it'll be 100% under our control. We won't be borrowing anything from anybody else, any
Yep.
locations, or anything like that.
Stu, you show up with like 30 seconds left. What is-
Stu's always fashionably late.
It's like, hey, I'm here. Oh, it's over. Congrats on the project. Hopefully, it's not like locked up yet, but it looks like it's a pretty solid.
Thank you,
thing.
Mousetrap.
Oh, what do you say?
$2 more.
Oh,
Dude, how am I getting it first
You
before
just
you?
came in before my. What the hell?
And that's the host.
That's sad.
It is.
Wow, his came in a full like second before.
It was
Yeah.
more than that.
Are you more of a John Mayer or Dave Matthews kind of guy?
John. So, I
I'm not a big fan of either. I'm not like. I mean, I like both, but I'm not like.
was
I love them.
blitz drunk in downtown somewhere in Korea one night.
In
I don't
Korea.
know where I was. There was like 10 of us, and we were just walking down some town in Korea, screaming at the top of our lungs a John Mayer song. It was awesome. Everybody was taking pictures of us. Is great. Good time. We represented America really well that night.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah.
I have a screaming song story, but it's way less cool. So most of my family, we went on a vacation to Costa Rica, and so it's like, basically the people that are here at this house now, we were all in Costa Rica. We went on a booze cruise, one of those boats that like has like unlimited alcohol, and they like drive you around, and then like they park the boat, park the boat, they anchor the boat somewhere, and you
Dock
like
the boat.
no, it was like out in the water, and
Oh.
you jump off and swim and whatever. Anyway, so like we got just everyone in my family, everyone got hammered. I mean, just like totally shit faced. It was awesome. And on the way home, we had like these taxis that we were riding in, because like if you ever drive in Costa Rica, it's like sketchy as hell. So you don't want to drive. You just hire taxis or like get a driver. So we had these taxis, and we're in like this jankety van, with we took up 2 full vans, crammed everyone in there. Anyway, and the driver just like all of a sudden starts playing what is it? Katy Perry Roar.
Too bad it's not the firework or what's that?
It's so he's like I forgot. I think one of my like nieces or my sister or whatever was like, crank it up, and so like he just like blasts it, and everyone's like screaming out, I am sorry, like screaming. Oh, it was fun. Anyway, great memories. Good stuff happens when you're drunk with your family.
I almost got beat up by a cabbie in Korea. Remind me next week. We'll tell that story next week. So I'll leave you that cliffhanger in for that one.
Oh,
someone
said Stu needs to trade in his 360 for a newer Ferrari. I mean, he does own the F429. Strudale, that's what I called it. Anyway, personal hello to Carrie. What are you drinking now? I am drinking water. I was in the hot sun all day. So anyway, all right. I think that's pretty much it. It's been over an hour, so we will do this again next week. We're gonna try and do this every week, wherever possible. So thank you again to everyone for joining, and we will do it again next week. And Mousetrap, loyalty to your Ferrari should be a must. I just have spent over $34,000 and it's paid for. Stu's car. Actually, we need to do a video on Stu's car.
The paint now,
It's immaculate.
yes,
Stu, your car looks gorgeous. It really does.
it does.
I have to say, well done. So we need to do a video on that because it's awesome. It looks really good right now. So all right, good night, everyone.
Have a good one.
Yeah, we'll see you in some more videos very, very soon. So thank you.
Adios.
Good night.